Wonderful that I would like to come and talk to you on one of the important subject which I've been thinking that I should talk about it. I think a few months ago there was one news which came in India media. There is an actress which she wants to express her protest by removing her dress and calling the media, and I think she was a Telugu actress. When you check on the background, and she was a daughter of a well-known cricket player, and I was really thinking about it. I was putting the into his father's shoes and see how much of uh, burden, how much of emotional display that his father could have had in his heart for exposing such a person into such a media to tell her protest. Will anybody accept that? So, on seeing certain element of certain, obscenes that we see displaying the young girls trying to become famous, like including some of the pornographic site that which we are seeing, the first question which asks is that one: what if the parents of these kids are seeing this? How devastating it could be. So this is the reason that I would just would like to bring this video in front of you, like with the title called choosing your audience, or who are your audience, whom do you want to display yourself in front of them, and what do you expect from them. And just for a like, just for a thumbs up, today so many people are trying to crave for it. There are new apps which are coming today, which is called like a emo, Instagram and TikTok. Anything which comes about it. And I was writing an article in my Facebook, TikTok, the clock starts now for you the moment you expose yourself. And some of the TikTok videos are very cute, very beautiful. Young girls, especially young boys, are trying to display their talents. Some of them boys are with the bikes trying to race, and some of them with the dance movement, and young girls with the dance movement, and try to beautiful expressions for some songs or some kind of a memes they're trying to do. It's nice, but if you could scroll down and see the comments, and you will understand what kind of an audience they are looking into it. Some girls who started their career with small, these kind of an emo TikTok or such kind of an dub smash, and all these things ended up being identified by the movie directors and given them chance, and social media, televisions recognize them for their famous number of likes and 1 million views. And is this what you are waiting for? I think once you start doing that, some girls from good families, and some of the parents would not understand the risks which you are seeing in this kind of an zone. As you start liking more and more, one of the women in the TikTok was saying, look, when I am coming in my clean dress, there is no likes at all, but when I come in my nightie, and I'm getting so many likes, and you compromise. It is the compromise which takes place for your like. And people are craving for fame, or maybe later on for the money. Will any parent or any mama, dad would allow such kind of an obscene scene to be displayed by one of their children, and finally end up going into pornographic industry? No, nobody wants to do that, except for some of the cinema stars which force their children to get into such kind of a movie for the fame and the money which they need to sustain for their family to go on. For them, it's not at all abnormal. For a normal family people, it's scary. and people do not know where they are stepping into. These industries are craving for it, and thousands of people are watching and taking advantage of it. And some people are ended up having chats with them and getting caught. Some of them willingly go for additional extra exposing videos to be displayed, or some of them are done by force, or some of them are tempted for the money. I think this is highly dangerous. You do not know where you end up going to be. So I've just written some of the posts saying the thing like, I see these girls are very beautiful and precious in our eyes, but the eyes of the beholders are not the same. You need to watch out. Your audience are different. Some of them I've seen that during family function, the girls would dance before their family only, and they enjoy and they appreciate. Once I saw a drunken man, heavily drunk, in the train, and he was with the family. When the girl was bending, actually he immediately, even though he is not in a sense, and corrected her dupatta, the shawl, to cover, not to expose. No father or no mother wanted to see you with such kind of a shame in the name of a fame. Choose your audience. You wanted to have recognition. Who are your audience? Your loved ones, your affectionate ones, your families, the faithful ones who want to protect you, who respects the value of your looks, your body. Choose your audience wisely. If not, you'll end up being into this kind of a wolf who are waiting for you. All they want is to see extra bit of your flesh. And there is a big time industry which is working on for enslaving such kind of a people. Don't sell yourself for the sake of fame and money. Kindly, this is my warning. And watch out. The first step to say no is the best time. And it's better to correct if that is going to be there. Choose your audience. There are elderly people watching, and even the dead ones who are gone, the loved ones, your granny, grandmother, may be seeing you what you're doing, and the angels are watching, and God is watching. Or else you are just wanting to know the craving, evil-eyed world who is also watching this. You wanted to get a clap and appreciation from them. Watch out. The wise one will correct himself, but the intelligent one will correct from others' mistake. Take good care.